Welcome, and thank you for your interest to write a blog as participant of this edition's Food Systems e-course. Before you start writing your blog, let's first get one thing clear. A blog is not an academic article. An article is formal. It analyses, reports, and explains in depth. A blog, on the other hand, is personal, informal, and conversational. Think of it as talking to someone, not presenting in a conference. In this short video, we'll guide you on how to write a simple, clear, and engaging blog on food systems. Now, the basic rules, and these are mandatory. Your final blog must not exceed 500 words, must be written in English, must focus on food systems, must include at least one quality image, and must be submitted by email before the deadline. Once you submit your draft, our team will review it and share comments if improvements are needed. Finalised blogs will be published on the NFP Connects platform, so make sure you create an author account using this link, also in the description below, or scan the QR code on the screen. Let's talk about one of the most important steps, choosing a good topic. First, remember this. Your topic is not necessarily your title. Your topic is the specific idea you want to talk about in your blog. Your topic must relate to food systems, and somewhere in your blog, you shall also reflect on your experience in this e-course. A good blog focuses on one main idea. If your topic is too broad, your message becomes unclear. That one idea can still be explored through a few clear subheadings, which helps you structure your blog and makes it easier for readers to follow. To narrow your topic down, ask yourself, what inspired me most during the e-course? What specific experience or moment stayed with me? How does this connect to my work, project, or community? What concrete example can I share? And based on this, what could be done differently by me, my project, or others? If you can clearly answer these questions, you already have a strong topic for your blog. Now that you have a clear topic, let's talk about how to structure your blog. There is no single correct structure for a blog. It's personal. But as a simple guide, your blog should have 3 parts: an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. What really matters is not the structure itself, but how you capture your reader and keep them reading until the end. Catchy title. Your title is the first thing people see, so keep it simple, clear, and interesting. A good title hints at your main idea and makes readers curious to click. Strong introduction. Your first few sentences are crucial. This is where you hook your reader. You may choose to start with a striking fact, a short personal story, or an intriguing question. Body of the blog. The body is where you explain your idea. You can write it in several short paragraphs, and if you have more than one sub-idea, feel free to use subheadings. That way, it will be easier for readers to follow. In the body of your blog is where you communicate your main message. And you do that based on your personal observations and experiences, supported by facts, real examples, or insights you've learned. Write simply, as if you're telling a story to someone. Avoid too much jargon, abbreviations, or scientific language. Conclusion. In your conclusion, briefly summarize your key message. You may also share what you plan to do next, ask a question to continue the conversation, or offer a small reflection or prediction. Finally, let's talk about how to narrate your blog. This is where your writing becomes truly engaging. Personal reflection. Your blog should be a personal reflection on food systems. So use I confidently. Write about what you have experienced, observed, or learned, especially through the project or work you are currently involved in. You can mention facts, figures, or people to support your idea, but your blog should mainly reflect your own perspective and context. Conversational tone. Good blogs sound like a conversation. Use short, simple, and active sentences. Imagine you're explaining your idea to a colleague or a friend. Avoid long and passive sentences, and try to engage your readers by occasionally asking a question. No academic style. Unlike research articles, your blog should not include footnotes or formal citations. If you want readers to explore other resources or project websites, simply add a hyperlink. Using a picture. Finally, your blog must include at least one good picture. Add a short caption explaining what or who is in the photo, when it was taken, and by whom. The image should be relevant and help illustrate your story. We recommend using an actual photo, but if you use an AI-generated image, make sure to clearly mention that in the caption. If you keep your narration personal and simple, your blog will be both meaningful and enjoyable to read. Now you're ready to start writing. We're looking forward to reading your blogs.